Welcome back to the Dynamic Duo with me, Allie Shipmen, and my partner, John Shinn. We are with Empower Brokerage. Today we're going to talk about something very important with Medicare supplements. This is open enrollment and guarantee issue and the difference between them. Now, both open enrollment and guarantee issue have guaranteed acceptance. That means you do not have to go through any underwriting to get the Medicare supplement. This is great because if you do have some health issues, you will not have to go through underwriting and you'll get better rates. So what's the difference between them? Open enrollment is the time period 6 months before and 6 months after your Medicare Part B effective date. You can sign up for a Medicare supplement anytime within there. It's super easy and you'll get great rates again. Now, guarantee issue is a little bit different. There are several situations in which you can gain guarantee issue and not have underwriting for your Medicare supplement. One of the most common ones we come across is when someone is over 65 and they lose their group coverage under their employer's plan. So you have 63 days to sign up for a Medicare supplement after you lose coverage under your previous group plan. Those are the two that is one of the most common situations where you get guarantee issue. Another one is if, let's say, you sign up for Medicare Advantage when you turn 65. You have 12 months after you sign up for that plan to switch to a Medicare supplement. 12 months when you turn 65. You can switch to one with guarantee issue. So those are our two most common situations with guarantee issue. Over to John Shinn. He will talk about a couple of other situations in which guarantee issue applies.
Okay, Allie, you've done a great job of helping us understand a little bit more about open enrollment and guarantee issue as it relates to Medicare supplements. A couple things I could add to that. On the open enrollment, there's really three ways to become eligible for a Medicare supplement. One is open enrollment, the other is guarantee issue. And both of those have to do with no health questions or no underwriting. And of course, the third way to become approved for a Medicare supplement and be eligible is just to go through what we call full underwriting, where we have a list of medications and health conditions and certain requirements that someone. So what's really important today, what our subject is today, is talking about the things that relate to open enrollment. Usually when we hear open enrollment, Allie, we're talking about people who are just turning 65 or just becoming eligible for Part B. That could be even someone who's worked past age 65 and they're on group insurance and they come off of a group and apply for Medicare for the first time. And that's a common scenario that we see. They may be 68 and they're just now applying for Part B. That isn't an open enrollment period for that person. Sometimes agents get that confused with guarantee issue, which is very, very close to that. The key is what is their Part B effective date. So when people are just turning 65 and their Part B effective date is the first day of the month they turn 65, and that's coming up, that's going to be an open enrollment. It's the first time. And that's what that falls in. The key thing, what does that matter? Because there's no underwriting. Now we get into, we also see that open enrollment in situations where people have had disability, Medicare disability, say age 50, and here we are at age 65, and they're coming up on their 65th birthday. They actually get a new open enrollment into original Medicare. And that means no underwriting. So that really comes in handy for people who have had major health problems, and thankfully we're able to do that. They're now eligible for really any type of Medicare supplement on a guaranteed acceptance basis. So we hear the word open enrollment and guarantee issue. Both of them are really guaranteed acceptance versus fully underwritten. Let me take just a minute and talk about the guarantee issue. As you mentioned, usually it's associated with someone who's been on group insurance. They have Part B, Part A, Part B, and they're coming off the group plan. And they have 63 days from the termination of that date to enroll in a Medicare supplement guaranteed acceptance. So that's a right, a privilege, a right that's been built into all the Medicare supplement policies. So if you've been on group coverage, the insurance companies, the government promises you the right to join that Medicare individual plan without being underwritten, without going through the health question. So that's very important. Another area we see guarantee issues when someone has a Medicare Advantage and that Medicare Advantage withdraws from the market or pulls a product that they have from a particular service area. That event actually allows someone who's been on a Medicare Advantage to go to a Medicare supplement without going through underwriting. So it's a guarantee issue, privilege, or right that's available. Also, we see people who are just turning, who may have signed up for original Medicare and then went straight into a Medicare Advantage. They have 12 months from the time they do that to go back to original Medicare. Now, if they were not on a Medicare supplement prior to that, they can come back off of the Medicare Advantage anytime they want to during the first 12 months, first year, and go to any Medicare supplement carrier or plan design. Another area that gets a little bit of confusion is if someone has a Medicare supplement, Plan F, let's say, and they go from there into a Medicare Advantage. And during the first 12 months, they have the same 12-month privilege there. They decide they don't want to do that. They can go back to original Medicare, but they have to go back to the carrier specifically and the plan design that they chose, if that carrier and plan design are still available. Otherwise, sometimes we see agents that want to move someone from a certain company, Plan F, into a Medicare Advantage. They stay 6 months and come out and go to a different carrier with a Plan G. Can't do that. You can do it as long as you go through full underwriting, but you can't do it with no underwriting. So these are very, very interesting subjects right here. We see it every day. It's part of the application. Is this an open enrollment scenario? Is this a guarantee issue scenario? Or is this going to be a fully underwritten application? So I hope this helps, and we'll see you next time.